Hello everybody, how you doing today? Welcome to Monday, Margarita Monday. I got mine right here. We're going with the small one tonight. Normally I do the frozen one, or have been anyway, but I don't know if I actually have any left. So I grabbed one of those. Actually the last, speaking of the last one of these, so I need to go fill up. So anyway, I hope your week is off to a good start. Hopefully you are home from work. If you're on the west coast of the US, you're probably not yet. But that's okay. It's okay. Just sneak a little corner of your monitor away from the boss so you can watch us. Anyway, so tonight we are starting Batman, the Telltale series, Season 2, The Enemy Within. We are going to set No Man's Sky aside for the time being. And we don't hate the game. We like the game a lot. Enjoy it a lot. It is a bit grindy, though. And I added up the hours and stuff. It's 68 hours in 2 weeks. So, yeah, you've got a little bit, maybe a little bit of burned out too. So, we're going to chill out with some Batman. I did not realize that you could import your choices and stuff from the previous one. Which I did last night. I went through and set all the audio settings and got the crowd play and all that stuff set up. Made sure that I had all the episodes downloaded. I know that can be an issue with the Telltale games at times. So let me make sure before we get started that the crowd play is properly set up. Frankly, I got a little concerned about 20 minutes ago because all of a sudden we got a deluge outside and it's supposed to rain here for like 2 hours. So we'll see how that goes. We had to cancel a stream about 10 days ago because of bad weather. Killed the power in my house for like 2 hours. Alright, let's see. Crowd play. Now you guys can still vote, but you know I will be nice about it. I get the final say. We will display the game code. I think it goes in the upper right hand corner of the screen once we start. So I've already gone in and done the volumes. Those should be about 60% or so. And because this is a new game, I haven't played it before. Let me know if there's a big imbalance between my voice and the music and all of that. Okay, let's get started. Start Season 1. Let's see, crowd play is... Yep, begin with crowd play. That's what we want. Episode 1. Let's see, Episode 1, The Enigma. One of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies old and new to stop this growing threat. I don't remember the thumbs up. That must be something new. Okay. Who decides? Crowd play allows a choice of who ultimately decides what dialogue is said in game, crowd or the host. Like I said, I'll have the final word, but if the majority is reasonable enough, then we'll pick that. Alright, so it should put that URL and the code on the screen, and it should be there the entire time. So everybody can see it. Adjust the slider. It says barely visible, but the middle is good enough. Cheers, everybody. I normally go with blue, since blue is my favorite color. There we go. Standard disclaimer for Telltale games. Story is tailored by how you play.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe.
Joker.
After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
See, I know that
Spring
some of these...
has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another
Hey, Mudflat Boy, how's it going?
for newly minted police commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long,
Riddler.
dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
Okay. Oh, I got to. That's right. I got to push the
question
buttons.
whether Batman is the
I was
cover.
trying to use the sticks and it wasn't working.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat
Oh, yeah,
computer
so do I.
can intercept his communications.
They're very relaxing, if you want to call it that.
I've already got visual. I need to hear him. Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Hack the phone.
Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Let's call him Butter, because he's on a roll.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death.
Yeah, right,
Mori.
exactly.
I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay.
Okay,
No
whatever
one
you say.
threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't
Are
give
you
a crap.
asleep?
Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Same thing.
Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Yes, let's get the suit. We need the suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
That's pretty smooth.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Those shoes don't seem to go with her dress at all.
What you did to that man. Knocking him out like that. How did you do that?
Batman doesn't kill people.
I had a different
She
impression
doesn't
of
know
you
that
from
he's
TV.
Batman.
You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham. Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
He's just gonna do it in an alleyway? Like that? I mean, I'd try and go someplace inside or change in the Batmobile or something.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Mori.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
Excuse me.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere pondering of
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
around like a rat in your skull. Once it's in there, oh, it never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me, I know. Remember, choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money. But don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Well, I know I saw these controls are not the best. I thought I got a prompt over here. Maybe not. There's not a lot I can do. I mean, I can't turn it 360. There's only so far I can go up. I mean, it's got to be here. Yeah, see, it's not. I mean, it's like I'm supposed to interact with it, but. Homesick, just cold. Ah, there. Ah, that's what it was. Okay. All right. All right. That's right. All right. We got this.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Oh yeah, I've had
Distraction.
kidney stones twice. I know exactly what you're talking about.
What the?
Hello. I'm undercover.
Patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oh!
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Some different mechanics.
I
Hiya, Bats.
The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
That's a big wrench.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Comes the tear gas. Oh, maybe not.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat.
Hey,
You're
Dream, how's it
supposedly
going?
the
Welcome.
world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman. Something longer. More of a match of wits. While my men mop up what passes for law enforcement in this town. It would have been a little hard to deal with you both at the same time. But no cause to hold back now.
Gordon,
You surprised me. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Right in the jaw.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Hey, Alien King, how's it going, man?
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of
Yes.
war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
It is.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Oh! Body slam!
enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Okay.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all,
Is he
we're
like the
here
mayor?
to help.
I don't know who that person is. I assume maybe the mayor. Well, it can't be the police commissioner because that's Gordon now. Yeah, it's they're all generally really good.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
I think that was the name, right? I don't know.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs.
Oh, is that the one woman from
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
from the first
Riddler's
season?
right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. For what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, But that there, that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
Better
Not
than
to mention
being
you
dead.
let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Alien King, thank you for the host. Welcome
I gotta
everyone
get a
from the
security
nest.
detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes
Santa
only.
Prisca.
If you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Damn it.
Any
Wasn't
idea
gonna
what?
do that.
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though.
Can we go back to your place?
Criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you?
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Shut her down in a
I think
heartbeat,
I know
didn't
you a
he?
little better now.
Nice.
I'll be in touch, Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find.
Or what?
This courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
I don't know why chat's not
You
showing
get
up on
me?
the screen.
There's a lot of ways this could go.
It should be. It was when I tested before I started too, so I'm not sure what's going on with it. Let's see. Chat box, we can try and refresh it. Let's see if that helps. Yes, I did. We just started like 30 minutes ago.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. I need something cool.
Cool. Here in the igloo, cool is always preferred.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Okay. Didn't realize we'd be playing Diablo tonight. That isometric look.
Lucius's latest model. Never ceases to impress.
My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to do. Hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. Lucius gave me this upgraded model after my battle with Lady Arkham last year. The suit has improved armament, shielding, and scanning technology. Grappling device. Can't be everywhere at once, but this design makes it easy to take care of business from across a room. Whether that business is resting, shouldn't that be wrestling? Weapons away from criminals or stopping something heavy from falling on bystanders. Grapple gun. This gun allows me essential freedom of movement around the city, whether that's from building to building or straight up from a crowd of enemies. Batarangs. A few of these can clear out a room full of gunmen. Heavy, sleek, extremely sharp. Smoke grenades create a smoke screen that confuses enemies and allows me to hide, striking from the shadows. Stunner. Device can stop a criminal cold with a powerful electric shock. It's flashy and unsubtle, but it's guaranteed to incapacitate a target no matter their size. Yeah, this is the old suit.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
This is the OG. Thank you, Misbehave. Thank you very much. How was your Monday? And welcome. If you're near something that you can join us on the crowd play, you're more than welcome to do so. Nice. Yeah, we're actually taking a break from No Man's Sky. We put in a lot of time the last 2 weeks.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
It's good. It's going good so far.
Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce.
Yes, we do.
It'll pass. Working always helps.
Thought that was, I mean, I know it's somewhere. Dream about, because I just explained that to someone else today, and I should probably put it on my website so that I can just tell, hey people, go to my website and read that. That's where my gamer tag came from. Hold on a minute. I will find it for you. All right. I don't know if that might be too long. Yeah, it's too long. I'll put it up on the website. You can Well, you did ask. So. Okay, Gotham feed, access. Okay, let's see, what do we scroll with? Alright, the D-pad. Gotham citizens support GCPD Batman partnership. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, the Gotham City Police Department's public partnership with the masked vigilante known as Batman has been a rousing success with the city's population. Oh my goodness, this is long. Wow.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe she came up through the ranks.
But the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
You mean Lee from from The Walking Dead? This is the same voice actor.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
Arkham has
I know
plenty of
just the
room.
place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Oh, so this one I don't need the crosshairs for. I don't know how much of this will look at. I don't know how long some of these are. Martha Wayne, my mother, the mystery. I witnessed her and my father's assassination when I was just a child. So my memories of her are few and far between. My memories of her few and far between. But I cherish each one. It's unclear what she knew or how involved she was with my father's crimes, but there's a part of me who wants to believe the best about her. Maybe she was left in the dark. Maybe she tried to stop him. I just don't know. I need to believe that there is part of me that is good, and that part is my mother. Gotham City, population 10 million. I'm not going to read the whole thing because that looks long too. I've done enough reading over the last couple of weeks in No Man's Sky. Good Lord. Established November 21. Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital. I was committed there for a couple of days after I was drugged by Lady Arkham and was incited to attack Oswald Cobblepot, so this place doesn't exactly hold the best memories for me. That's one of the reasons I'm renovating it. Once outdated and dilapidated, Wayne Enterprises has promised to bring this antiquated asylum into the 21st century by turning it into a state-of-the-art mental health facility. Wayne Enterprises, established 1870. I didn't realize it went back that far. A multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, covering all manners of technology, manufacturing, and finance. Excuse me, I inherited a majority stake from my parents and have recently become more involved in its day-to-day operations. So far, so good. Stocks are up, and Wayne Enterprises' R&D department is developing some pretty exciting new technologies. Crime Alley, Park Row, Gotham City, the squalid downtown alley where my parents were assassinated. The street across from the Monarch Theater is the place my childhood ended and the rest of my life began. Violently, I installed a plaque there to honor my parents before I knew the truth of my father's criminality. That one looks long too, GCPD. Alright, let me see if we missed some in the beginning here. Thomas Wayne, my father and possibly the worst criminal this city has ever known. I'll read the first screen anyway. I once thought he was a hero, a man who died trying to protect my mother and I from the bullet of a common crook. I was wrong. I found out the truth about my father not long ago. He wasn't the philanthropic doctor he pretended to be. He was a monster who amassed our family's wealth by drugging and gaslighting Gotham's wealthiest families and robbing them of their fortunes. He devastated lives and destroyed minds. The agency, one of the nation's most clandestine national security organizations, the agency operates in the darkest shadows of the criminal justice system. Not much is known about their day-to-day operations, but what little information I can dig up about them is that the agency's influence is awe-inspiring, stretching across international borders and reaching the highest echelons of political power. Rumi Mori. There are two sides of Rumi Mori: the face he shows to the public and the person he really are. The person he keeps in the shadows, hidden from the prying eyes of polite society. Mori wants everyone to believe he's a model citizen. He paints his public persona with philanthropy and a seemingly legitimate business empire. But take a closer look behind the mask and you'll catch a glimpse of the real Rumi Mori, war profiteer and murderer. He made his fortune running guns during the Arab Spring and soon after diversified into high-tech weaponry. Of course, Mori's illicit activities have never been proven in the court of law. The Riddler is an old name in Gotham, one we thought was gone for good. He was dangerous enough that even Carmine Falcone, Mayor Hill, and my father left him alone. An international terrorist, wanted by Interpol and hunted by the agency, the Riddler's modus operandi is to torture and kill his marks by forcing them to solve his macabre riddles. According to the agency's profile on him, Riddler's got a genius-level IQ and exhibits signs of narcissistic and obsessive-compulsive personality disorders. He's cruel, calculating, and merciless, and I will bring him down. Vernon Blake, Special Agent Blake, Avesta's terse partner. I met him as Batman after Riddler's attack on the casino. Not much to say about him at the moment. Amanda Walker, first screen. I got my first glance at Amanda Waller outside the casino after Riddler's grisly attack on Rumi Mori, a former congressional aide and political science PhD. Waller's irrepressible ambition has shot her straight to the top of the government's top covert law enforcement organization, the agency. She's recently been promoted to regional director with a jurisdiction that spans the entire northeastern United States, including Gotham City. Gordon doesn't like her, that much is clear. Understandable. She's a force of nature who's threatening his turf. I just wish I knew more about her intentions towards Gotham. She seems like she could be a powerful friend, but an even more powerful enemy. Imana Vesta. It was Special Agent Imana Vesta who handed me the psychological profile on Riddler. I don't know much about her, other than that she's a Gotham native and seems to have the confidence of Amanda Waller. She's also a huge fan of Batman, which is somewhat relieving. Maybe I could use that to my advantage in further dealings with the agency. Alfred, first grade. I am not my father's son. I am Alfred's. After my mother and father were murdered, he was the one who did the hard work of raising me. It couldn't have been easy for him, making sure he instilled the right values and steered me away from the vices of my father. Steadfast, true, and compassionate, Alfred knows me better than anyone, certainly better than I know myself. He's my moral compass and my best friend. Last year he was kidnapped by Lady Arkham. I'm still riddled with guilt over what happened. I just hope he can recover from the emotional trauma of the ordeal. She lost his eye. Lucius Fox. There would be no Batman without Lucius Fox. In a sense, he's built me from Batsuit to Batmobile. Everything I am, everything I've become, I owe to him. A brilliant engineer and trusted confidant, Lucius is one of the few people I can depend on in this world. In addition to being Wayne Enterprises' technological leader, I've entrusted him to run a secret R&D wing where he designs and develops new bat tech. There she is, Renee Montoya. That's the one I was talking about before. Things are looking up for Jim Gordon's favorite true blue cop. Renee Montoya was recently promoted to detective after she was exonerated of the murder of Carmine Falcone. It was evidence I provided that proved she was under the influence of Lady Arkham's drug when she committed the crime. I admire Renee's dedication to law enforcement and fierce loyalty to Jim. It's evident that she lives for her work, often at the cost of her personal life. Sounds like a problem we both share. James Gordon, looks like the last one. Over the past year, my partnership with Jim has flourished. I've finally won his trust, and Gotham City is a better place for it. Batman used to be hidden in the shadows, but Jim has helped me step into the light and find legitimacy. For that, I'm grateful. I think Jim is finally settling into his new role as police commissioner. It's been a difficult transition, and I don't think he'll ever be comfortable with the tragic way he received his promotion. But I trust he'll use his newfound authority to make this city a better place. Gotham is lucky to have him, and so am I. I couldn't ask for a better partner. I'll drink to that.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
A storm.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
For one thing.
Sadly, no.
Be one answer. Eye of a hurricane.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Eye of a needle. It's got to be eye of a needle. If he's talking about something you need.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Notice the two blue spots over here, there, and over on the table. Maybe there's something there. No, maybe not. Can I go over here? Look at the bat suit. Bat suit. Needle.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler?
Of course.
Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls.
Bacon.
What's up?
Bacon.
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect. With you as Wayne
She was in the
Enterprises chairperson.
first game.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
None yet.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
In a case like that.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's
They
puzzles.
build technology, right?
Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Okay.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life.
Oh.
Huh.
Ooh.
There's something different
Burn.
about you.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Unbelievably
I
badass.
think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro
like the
pulse
Riddler.
waves? That's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but... you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Presents!
Thanks, boss.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission?
Let's do it.
We're going to need help.
Let's do
it. If we're
it.
going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay. Then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta.
Yes, we know.
This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Yes, we know.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yep.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city.
Yep.
Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less
Thank
close.
you.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee
I had to get out.
after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz.
Mm-hmm.
Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared.
Nah.
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious.
Is that the favor that he owes him?
Well,
or related to it?
From him, so. Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company.
Vicky
For
Vale,
someone who wants everyone
Lady
to think
Arkham.
they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Gas.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Bomb.
God, Lucius! No!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks Wayne
GCPD is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left.
Ground zero.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Ouch.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the love...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
God.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this is funny? My friend is dead.
I got it wrong, didn't I? Damn it!
Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my god, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I didn't agree to that. But you did help me out.
Friends look out for each other. Am I right?
And now, he's gone. A vital link in our chain.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This here between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter
selfie at a funeral?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot.
How did he get a phone? You steal it, I guess.
I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
Do not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No.
Gonna do it regardless of what choice.
Don't worry about a thing.
Yep.
I'll take care of this.
Choice I make.
Just meet my friends later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Cue the dramatic music. Maybe the end of the chapter. Maybe not. There we go.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this leak pans out, Waller will have to eat her words.
How was dinner?
Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose.
Welcome back, by the way.
I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
What'd you have?
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful
Hey,
around
Dan,
her,
what's going on? Is
She
that
moved
me
her
in the
people
game
into
right
my
here?
downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, She keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
How's it going, Dan?
Let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
I don't have a trench coat. Did you do the Captain Spirit?
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Yeah, I didn't realize the end was where I found it. I didn't find everything. Like, there was the maze in the front yard. I couldn't figure out my way through that. So there were some things on the kid. I forget the kid's name. Chris, was that his name? On his list of things to do for the day that I didn't find all of, like the truck. I couldn't use the truck.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
Yeah, I'll probably go back through before season 2 comes out to. So I think if you do a continue, it'll put you right there.
Speak no evil.
Standing in front of his dad when you make the choice to wake him up or not. Because when you do that, that's essentially the end of the game. It's a trap!
It's stuck.
No, it's not. It's a door.
Then how do we get out?
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day. Oh, God.
Speak no evil.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
His
One
shoe
shoe is
upstairs.
missing.
Oh, nice socks there,
The other
buddy.
one's almost completely melted through.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Rumi Mori.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
man bit his tongue clean through.
Must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Some deep voices. Some deep, sexy Barry White voices, right? Well, I've got about that much left of mine. I don't have much left.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Alright, so it was... Do we have to do them in order? Well, it's only one. See, hear, and speak, right?
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
That's probably where maybe the blades are gonna be.
Prototype of the
writing
trap
on the
used
inside of
Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy.
Trap.
Ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Yeah, it says turn me. I thought I saw turn me.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
Counterclockwise.
What does it mean?
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
That's the trap. Missing fingers, heated floor. Sneakers.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Hey, gosh, what's going on? How do? Pull up a chair. Join us. Monkey statue.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. That's a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh.
It's a GoPro.
Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him. Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
You're gonna have to close the trap. Right.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Good call. It's worth checking out. And he doesn't have a password on it either.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
I don't know if this is the last one they did or not, but it's the second Batman. The second of the 2 Batman games. I don't know what came after.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Beef.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
So what's for dinner? Stick to the plan from H. E, for someone so smart, you sometimes act real stupid. Those resources were not for your crackpot feud with Batman. You knew that and you went ahead anyway. All you gain with your games is attention, which we really don't want right now. Stick to the plan, or we'll have to make changes. Alright, read the other one.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
But that hasn't come out yet, though. Oh, well, I guess it did. Thursday? Was it Thursday or Tuesday? I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It just came out. Yeah, just the first episode. I stand corrected. You win from Rummy. All right, I'll take the deal. Just so long as you stay away from my family, you can pick up the product at the usual place. I'll remind you that I've complied with all your requests up to this point. After this transaction, we're done. Alright, so the safe gets the monkey. Yes, please. I will hold you to that. Where? Alright, so why can't I? Maybe I have to go from the other direction? Maybe? Alright, well, that's not what I thought I was gonna be. Well, we have to link the safes. Oh, that's right. Fingers were inside one of them.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that.
I know what happened here.
It's a Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Yep. Agent Fernandez woke up here after being beaten by the Riddler. He saw Riddler's message on the monitors. Agent entered the chamber to play Riddler's sick game. So it would be the chair. It's got to be this is number 2, right?
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Oh crap, I forgot the safes.
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know, the last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder. Heat rising, Batman.
Almost make out a message.
Alright, well, turn it.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Okay. There was nothing to interact with. What the hell I was supposed to do?
What the hell?
Yeah. Make your ears bleed.
You're
Literally.
almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
That's great! This is fucking great, man!
I guess I just didn't walk close enough, because that's really all I did.
Not that one.
Well, shit. You know, I hate time stuff. I hate it.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
So I tried speak first. That was last.
Damn it.
I don't get it.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Just in case.
Damn.
Yay!
Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
I didn't even hear the first one. Looks like two of them played. I don't... What was the first one?
It's
Now what are we supposed to do?
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy? This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game.
He would have known.
It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on
Tights
purpose.
in a twist.
There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
It's gotta be the end of the episode. I think. Seems like it would be anyway.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
Yeah, maybe not.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all.
Another episode?
I thought we had
yeah,
some
we'll get
trust,
as far as
you
we
and I.
can in the second one.
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
In the comics and stuff, does Gordon ever find out that he's actually Bruce Wayne? Oh, that's a lovely looking doll.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort.
Yeah, I couldn't remember him ever finding out. Of course, I don't
for so long.
follow it really outside of movies and games
Lucius
and stuff.
Died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
Duh.
No one could ever fill his shoes.
Tiffany.
But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion,
No, that's
it's
fine.
clear
That's
we're up
fine.
against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own.
Make whatever choices you
A
feel are
list of
appropriate.
agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. I doubt he's sending them all puzzle
Ooh,
boxes.
pretty colors.
Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Sorry, there's no pink. All right, let's see. What do we got? Communications grid. Agent data. Okay. There's not much to link. There's not much of a choice to make if there's only 2 choices. Seems kind of silly.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of thing was always a bit silly, I guess would be the right
signal
word.
through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty.
He only has to see half of it anyway, right?
It may be.
R.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
I'll be here all week.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die.
He did.
Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius,
That
we
beeping.
really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Matching words from both files. Am I looking for things that...
Bruce? Bruce!
The waveforms match.
There they do. Tiffany was it there? Yeah.
Tiffany.
That's a match. There. I piggybacked on the Riddler's
He
cell phone
sounds
hack.
so surprised.
They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work.
Yeah, they're not on speaking terms right now. Because we told her the truth about...
Not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find
some
Riddler
of the things
first.
he was doing with her dad.
There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John
I
guy
knew
from the
that's who
funeral,
it was gonna be.
From Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh?
Brucey. Riddler's put Maury
John
on
thinks that
him.
Maury can get us Riddler's location.
Do you believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Maury up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However,
The other one will
the
be
agency
Batman.
is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino.
Looks like a
Put up
wrestler
quite a
mask.
fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
I'll meet with Maury. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Back to the Virago. This is where the game started.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Maury. They're following his every move. Gotta be careful here.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
It's better if Waller's people don't know about this conversation.
Amanda Waller is watchful, Mr. Wayne. Watchful and ruthless. I'd advise you not to cross her. The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Ain't that the
Information about the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You sold the Riddler weapons that killed one of my oldest friends. Lucius's blood is on your hands.
That was never my intent.
Doesn't matter.
Sorry for your loss.
There's an easy way to make up for it.
Tell me where he is.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father, back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways.
Of course they do.
I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne.
But
I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me
traceable
as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
No deal. This could have been a lot easier for you, Maury.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget!
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me what I need, fast.
Batman doesn't kill people. That doesn't mean he can't rough them up. Even though he probably shouldn't do that either. We did it a couple times in the first game, for sure.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce.
Oh, do we get to fight?
What the Riddler has up his sleeve.
Oh, hi. Hello.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
I'm on board, Al.
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of. You agency imbeciles really thought you couldn't stand me. You and your boss, Waller.
We found him.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
The missiles.
The agency has a history of terrible decisions. Your agency has been on my heels far too long.
A good spot for cover.
You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course. They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big
Don't want him
picture.
raising an alarm. I'll move when he isn't looking.
Making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Why, hello there.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Roll over. Oh!
Oversized vermin!
Let's hug it out.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up.
Get her out! Get her out!
Thanks, Batman. Hi.
Ow!
Are you all right?
Uh-oh. General Akbar! It's a trap!
Oh, God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Oh,
Hard to do
Batman!
that when you're in a cage.
Woof!
Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this.
I know, right?
I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice.
Bats.
Will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started.
Let's get
We have a lot to get
started.
through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L and F.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Well, we did what she wanted us to do.
Batman,
don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me.
You think?
Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Can I get that kiss first?
Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Nobody's dead yet. As long as they're all alive, there's still a chance.
What have you done?
Enough, Riddler.
He said 3, right? So
Just
that's
one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, 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 oh.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
To where?
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
Get her inside the
Use
container.
Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Question time is over.
What are you doing?
That look on her face. Do it.
No, 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 no! Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with that trick, but I have backup on the way. You're still going to die, just like everyone else who spars with me. You think you beat me? I'll show you. Nah! Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Oh, nice. No, that's fine. That's fine. No worries.
This can't be happening.
Oh, we had to. All right, fine. We had to make a choice there. All right. Well, I figured if it, you know, unless it had the little timer bar that didn't necessarily have to do when it had the choice whether or not to shut him up before.
You think you're clever, don't you? You don't.
I don't know if I've ever made it through any episode of any Telltale game without dying at least once. Ever.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
He does kind of look like him, right, with the gray on the temples.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Batman.
This can't be happening.
This can't be happening, man. This can't be happening. Oh. Wow. So was that it for the Riddler? We move the end of the episode and we move on to another bad guy in a second.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear.
Uh-oh.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered, so no one had to die.
We did what she wanted us to do.
That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
Iman knew the risks. She would have endured anything to bring you down.
Sounds like you have good things to say about her.
Well, she likes me. What can I say?
Only she could still hear you.
Better than being dead.
I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't
You
come.
need better friends.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good.
Next.
They deserve it. Who's next? Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Uh-oh. We're probably going to be dealing with the Joker. For the remainder of the game would be my guess.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
This has been a really long episode. It is almost 3 hours. Wow, and he's actually dead. Take it back to the Batcave and analyze it.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. Riddler, is he
dead?
Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. No idea how we're getting out of it.
Hey, Zero, what's up? Thank you for the host.
Don't worry about it, Jim.
Thank you.
How
Welcome.
am I not gonna
Unfortunately,
worry?
we're almost done for the night.
Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane.
Woo!
I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is dead. Riddler is dead.
Talk about a firebrand.
And I don't know exactly how, but I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars.
Whoa, hello.
Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Now wait a damn
But
minute.
I can see now that that was a mistake.
Gordon's not to blame.
No,
I was
that's
on
fine.
the scene
That's
first.
cool. Welcome.
This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman.
Yes, sir.
This doesn't change a thing.
No, it doesn't. Gordon's
This
my
city is about
BFF.
to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
I'm not telling you jack, lady.
Let me know if you have anything to share.
I'm not sure.
Do your own dirty work, Waller.
Oh!
You'll get nothing from me.
Yes.
That's a real shame. No one's better suited for this job than you. Evidence in his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Harley
former
Quinn.
psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler.
So is she next?
He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Whoa! Hello! Wow. I was not expecting that at all. Wow. All right, end of the episode. Finally, 3 hours. My goodness. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, there's no way we're going to start the next one. We've only got like 10 minutes left. We'll save it for tomorrow. Okay, choices. You and 62% of players worked with Waller in a way that was strained. She was not happy when you defended Gordon. She was annoyed that you tampered with her witness. Because you went behind her back to talk to Maury, she will work with you, but begrudgingly. You and 56% of players left Iman traumatized. She was impressed that you stood up to Waller. She was sorry. You angered her while you were asking you questions. She is traumatized by the torture she endured at the hands of the Riddler. Well, that's what we did, what she wanted us to do. She was impressed. John, you and 59% of players left. John ecstatic. At the funeral, he was pleased to see you, even though he wanted to take a damn selfie at a funeral. He was frustrated with himself when you didn't like his card. He was absolutely ecstatic when you agreed to meet his friends. You and 78% of players saw Gordon become steadfast. He appreciated you backing him up in front of Waller. He was suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius because you took his side against Waller's. He is steadfastly loyal to you. That's what we want. That's what we want. It's like, for those of you that have played Wolf Among Us, you don't be mean to Snow, and you don't be mean to TJ. Anybody else is fair game. But those two, you don't be mean to them. Ever. And I even did a complete, pardon my French, I even did a complete dick playthrough in Wolf Among Us. I was not mean to Snow, I was not mean to TJ under any circumstances. You and 78% of players left Tiffany furious. For those of you that came in at the end, Tiffany is Lucius's daughter. She was thrilled when you told her she could help with the puzzle box at the funeral. She was consoled when you were able to relate to her, but here's the big one. Because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she now feels betrayed. Alfred. You and 69% of players saw Alfred become vengeful. He was proud when you said you would bring in the Riddler in the lawful way. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. He approves of your decision to take the drive by force, rather than paying Maury the money. What did you tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? You and 82%. Players confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally, which was obviously the vast majority. Did you choose to visit Maury or Eli? Yep, we sided with Eli. Or Maury, sorry. How did you get the drive? Fairly close. 56% took it. Did you save Iman or the agents? Like I said, we did what she wanted us to do. So, like we said, she knew the risks also. 71% sacrificed Iman in order to save the other agents. Next time on Batman the Enemy Within, will Agent Iman finally get her kiss? Oh man, we don't get a preview? Oh man. I guess we don't get that. I could swear every other game you got like a preview of what was coming up in the next one, but we don't hear. So alright, let me minimize this so we don't hear the music while my music is playing. So that's going to be it, guys. 5 minutes early. Wow, I can't believe that lasted almost 3 hours. But thank you all very much for coming out. I really appreciate it, and participating in the crowd play. We'll do it again. We're going to have... Thank you. We'll do it again tomorrow. Same time as today, and Wednesday as well, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll have crowd play on for the full playthrough. So for those of you that would like to participate, you are more than welcome to. Thank you, gosh, I appreciate it. So yeah, that's going to be it for the night. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it again. Yes, absolutely. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, we will continue with episode 2. I will see you then. Enjoy the rest of your night.